Alright guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel, put on your notification bell, share the post, and as well give me a thumbs up if you love what we're doing. So there's a news that I saw yesterday on WhatsApp Gambia, and then the news broke my heart. First of all, let me read out the news anyway. It says a migrant boat that departed from Gunjur on the 7th of November 2025 and arrived at El Hierro in Spain with 106 people in a boat on 14th of November. Adama Sowe from Tujereng, but she's married in Backway, has traveled with her son and daughter from Gunjur with the boat, but on the way she gets sick and die. Her children are with one of the Senegalese women who I myself speak with her, who's taking care of these children in a camp called Kalbaha or Kalhaba. There is another Gambian woman who also lost her life in the same boat. Both of them, their bodies were left in the sea. I'm trying to find out who that lady is, with her name and where she come from in the Gambia. May Allah have mercy on their souls. This is the news that I saw, and this is the picture of the lady there. Adama Sowe, right? That's a picture of the lady. You know, to me, I feel like the media houses in the Gambia are not doing enough to sensitize the young, people, about this back way of a thing. And I still feel like government is not also doing enough, by curbing and stopping this migrant of a thing. It's becoming order of the day, and a lot of Gambians are dying every time. I mean, I don't know if I'm to say that Gambians died more on that journey than every other nationality. A lot of Gambians we've lost a lot of Gambians on that route. And I keep wondering, does it mean that people are not being sensitized enough? Or does it mean that they are too stubborn? I mean, so most of the time I try to fathom, because this thing is just something I don't even understand. How can a woman wake up one morning carrying her children, a boy and a girl, and embark on that kind of deadly journey? And you'll be surprised that some few people, some of our relatives might be in support of this our journey. This is how bad it has become. I'm not saying you should not find your way, but to be honestly speaking, most of the time our people in diaspora are not being sincere and honest to people in Africa. You know why I say that? Some of them will find themselves in Europe, America, and all the rest. Things they will be saying and things they will be portraying and be showing to people in Africa will make people to even choose to die on their way, trying to be there. Yeah, they're not being sincere to be. They're not telling people what is going on there. Listen, all that glitters are not gold. It is not mandatory that immediately you cross border and immediately you cross this Mediterranean Sea and get yourself in Europe, your life will be better. It is not true. It is not true. Yeah, we understand the fact that the system works there. Everything works there. Yeah, we understand that fact, that you have a little bit better life, yes. But it doesn't mean that you will automatically become a millionaire. If you don't work the same way applicable to in Gambia here in Africa, if you do not work here, there's no way you will make ends meet. If you don't work there as well, it's even worse there, because you don't have mother there, you don't have father, you don't have relative, nobody give a fuck about you. You struggle on your own to eat, you struggle on your own to pay your bills. So why will you choose to embark? If you want to travel, have patience, gather your money, get a passport, go through the normal channel, the normal route, get your visa and travel. Don't endanger your life. This I've said it time without number. This journey is a 50-50. It's not even a 50. It's not even a 50-50. It's a 70-30 chances. 70% chances of losing your life and 30% chances of crossing to Europe. And the worst part of it is when you still cross to Europe, everything will still not be all right. You still have to be subjected into inhuman condition, slavery kind of condition. People are not being sensitized enough, and we need to start speaking up right now. Media houses in the Gambia are not doing enough. They only focused and channel their power and their energy on politics. But saving the lives of the younger ones, the ones that are the uninformed ones, is very difficult for them. Let put it at the back of your mind today that going to Europe is not a guarantee that your life has automatically turned good. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of Africans in diaspora, there are a lot of Africans in Europe, there are a lot of Africans in America, that if they find a chance to come back home, they will come back. I'm telling you the gospel truth. All that glitters are not gold. If they find a chance, if not for shame and for stigma, I'm telling you the gospel truth, a lot of Africans will return back home, because most of them are not doing anything there. Most of them are not doing anything. You will spend years to get documents. When you still get the documents, bills will take all your earnings. You will pay bills upon bills upon bills upon bills. At the end of the day, you have nothing to write home about. I know what I'm telling you. A lot of people living in Africa here are living far, far, far better than people living in Europe. So instead of endangering your life like this, why not settle down here? Look for money and engage in yourself in business, or get a skill, or go to school, get a good job. When you want to travel, you go through the normal and to go through the normal channel and travel in peace. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you go to Libya and see what Africans are going through in Libya, what our African brothers, our black African, Libyans are racist. I'm sorry to say, but Libyans are racist. If you see what our West African brothers and sisters are going through in Libya, I swear to God, you will reject that journey. You will reject that journey. If you see how many people that are dying in the sea, the worst part of it is that the family of this Adama Sowe will not be able to recover her corpse. That is even the worst part of it. She died in the Mediterranean Sea, and her corpse is in the Mediterranean Sea. The children will grow tomorrow and can never point finger and say, this is where their mother was buried. The media houses are not doing enough. They're not sensitizing people enough. People should start avoiding this route. This backway of a thing is not good. It's dangerous. It's a very dangerous route. It's a very, very dangerous route. You have 70% chance of getting yourself killed. Is either you died in the Mediterranean Sea, or you die out of suffer or hunger, or you died in the desert, or you die in Libya. 70% chance. If you cross, it's 30% chance. Government is not doing enough. Government is really not doing enough. A lot of Gambians, even as I'm speaking now, a lot of Gambians are leaving this country to embark on that deadly journey. I know a lot of people physically that are embarked on that journey, and they did not return back. They died in the sea. I remember vividly. Thank you very much, and see you guys in the next one.